That was embarrassing. I was kind of, I don't know if anyone saw that. I don't think anyone did, to be fair, but I self-doxed myself by accident. So I just ended the stream. I don't know why I have this habit of just like going to my emails all the time. Yeah, I don't normally stream all the time, so I should have a complete different, and whatchamacallit, like a Google Chrome tab, but it's just I don't accidentally click on any one of these that are, important. But yeah, guys, what is it? Week 16. I think there's only 3 weeks left. I'll be honest with you, because I guess the drop lists last spring or summer only went to week 19, and that ended 20th of June. That's literally in like 9 days time. And the fact that we're week 16 on the 2nd of June is a bit strange. So I think it's going to end a little earlier. Unless there's like a little collaboration at the end. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Let me just check YouTube, make sure everything's working, because are we public again? Let's just make sure. Okay, we are public again. So I need to delete that video actually. Let's just go to your videos. To be fair, that could have been just me as a viewer. Don't know. Could have been just me as a viewer, but anyway. I'm just gonna bend this a bit more. There we go. I'll take time to delete, but yeah. The eyes are killing me. Can I turn down the lights on this Elgato thing? I'm gonna knock the brightness down, because that's like bright as fuck. It's messing with my eyes. It's not too bad. I'll leave it like that for now. Alright, so we got week 16, week 16. Not a bad week. Is it the best week? They've actually replaced the Rackets. Now, I did say that because I couldn't see them in the whatchamacallit. The listing, it got removed. So I'm like, oh, it must have been delayed. I feel like since there's quite a lot of stuff left to drop, it's like there's gonna be like one really big week just to end it all off. I wonder if there's any more collaborations left to drop. I'll be interested to see if there's any more collaborations. I mean, was there any collaborations last season at around this time? Let's go to week 18. Looks like we had some Vans, but we've already had the Vans. I know week 19. I think I just already clicked on that one, didn't I? And then we had the Maradona cap. This was a mixture of stuff, to be honest. Week 15. When we are on week 16, this was. We had some Clarks last season. And we had these hats that we slept on. Yeah, what up? What do you think the resale will be for the AOI hats? Whew. It's hard to I don't know actually. They should. I've been selling hats quite a bit actually this season. Like, obviously these hats have quite a lot of demand, so I can definitely see these definitely resell them, especially with the price tag of $68. It's a no-brainer, honestly, to go for them regardless. I still think they're pretty good. They're very unique, and the fact that they can, you know, they reflect as well. It adds a little bit more value to it, considering the price is like only $68 before tax. Is not too bad. I can see these getting to 100 plus, maybe, if I had to guess. I don't know. It really depends on what happens tomorrow. Like, it's great saying yes, they're gonna resell, but like, what's gonna happen tomorrow? They might overproduce them. They might underproduce them. I feel like they're gonna underproduce them. I feel like it's a lot of work to make one of these hats, in like comparisons to like a regular hat. There's a lot of detail on the hat, so there's a lot of craftsmanship. So I feel like they would not have made many of these. So it's definitely gonna be limited, in my opinion. So I'd definitely go out for them, in my opinion. If you're trying to think of the word, what is it like? If you don't have an unlimited budget, should we say, I would prioritize the hats. I shouldn't be giving the advice because I want the hats personal, but you know, as long as you're from America, I don't really care. You can buy as many hats as you want. I'm more interested in whether or not what the color of this hat will be. I'm more interested in whether or not this is. I wonder what color they'll call it on the website. Like, I'm just trying to think. Like, we already know this is black, but is it gonna be flames? Are they gonna call it flames? Is it gonna be multicolor? I thought that it could be red or orange. I don't know why. It's just a way to throw off the bots. But yeah, summarize the question. Yeah, pretty much. If you can't sell this hat aftermarket, you got a problem. It was really, really cool. It's actually reflective as well, so I actually look at the pictures again. It's really, really cool. I think it was on Supreme's website. So yeah, wash. It's like reflective. Definitely. I mean, same for the hat. I mean, same for the jacket as well. Reflective as well on the stars. You got the dice and the teardrops. I thought the Supreme logo would be reflective, but it's not. But it's still a cool jacket. It's a cool, but it's an expensive one. I will say that it's a little expensive for some people. Not a lot of people would want to risk putting money down, and especially people in America. I don't know how, you know, return system works, because I feel like you can't get your money back in America. Is it always in a gift card or something? I don't know how it works. You're gonna have to let me know. I know in America it's very weird when it comes to returns. Unless you are allowed to return it back. Then I guess it's well, I wouldn't know why. You should easily be able to sell it, honestly. No question about it. It should be easy to sell. What else do we have drop in? That is not the hat that I want to talk about. This, I think, is kind of underrated. I've seen people talking about this. I looked at it, I thought, you know what? It looks like a really expensive item. I thought it was like $250, but it's $158 with rhinestone applique. That's pretty cheap. And it's like a work shirt, like a good shirt for the summer. You got a naked lady on the Supreme Ford logo. Like, I think it's pretty cool. Especially that green one. The green is really nice. I won't personally want to wear it though. But I've got my priorities on other things. It could be a sleeper though. Obviously they're bringing back the pocket knife. Apparently it's being replaced with the overpriced tennis racket for no reason. I don't get why they're trying to charge $400 for a tennis racket, but You know, that Supreme Via. Needs to get something a little bit better, a little pocket knife. But we won't be able to get it because, you know, we don't get that stuff in the UK anyway, so... And also, we got the summer glasses. There's the glasses. These are pretty cool, actually. But I don't like that price for $240. I do like the detailing on the side. Fuck you on the side. I didn't actually notice that. I thought it said like Supreme or something. My eyes were squinted at the time. I didn't realize it. I was like, oh yeah, it says fuck you. I see it now. That's kind of funny. But $248 for the retail is kind of a little iffy. It's kind of a little expensive. In my opinion, it's a little expensive. These ones I like though. The Avons. But it's still a bit pricey, man. $188 for a pair of sunglasses. You know, it's a little too much in my opinion. I do like the shape of them. I need to find my old ones because I can't find them. I mean, I've got a pair of sunglasses from like 2017 that I still wear. I need to get a new pair of glasses, honestly, but I just don't need to spend the money on sunglasses. Don't need to spend them. Obviously, the big item, what everyone's talking about, is this. The main item is the AOI. I do think it'll go up, regardless of this price tag, because I think the previous one's going for like $1,000 now. So obviously that's taken time, but I feel like people were as hyped on AOI as they are now. I just think this one has it's a little bit more unique with the entire back being full of patchwork. I mean, they've let AOI, you know, experiment a bit more, except from the front. You know, they said, hey, you're not going to touch the front. We don't want you touching the front. I mean, you can touch the back though. We just want you to hit the back. You know what I mean? But not the front, not the front. Fuck the front, you know? We want that plain as fuck. We want it all on the back. I just think the fire camo is probably the better one. And I think the burst's still good though. Flames? Is that what they're gonna call it? We'll find out tomorrow. But it has to be this one. I feel like this is the more unique one that everyone wants to go for. We've not really seen this as a particular pattern for Supreme. So it's unique to AOI. So it's pretty cool. Really, really cool. I originally just did not like this. Only because of the fact that there was nothing on the front, but I feel like the incorporation of this pattern makes it more unique. I mean, I don't know about the black one, but like the black one is alright. But I kind of wish there was like a little Supreme logo there. I know it's there. But you know, just something there on the front. Maybe just one little embroidery patch. You know, a little cheeky, you know, a little... Maybe like a little Supreme one. Like, I don't know. I can't see it on the back of this. Let's see if we can see it better here. Maybe like... I'm sure I saw one. Like, there's a little Supreme one there. A little Supreme on the front, you know, that would be a little nice, you know. Makes it worth the $6.98 that you're paying for. I mean... You see that, you think, oh my god, I've paid $700? And it looks like a plain ass jacket. It's nothing. Oh, it's on the back, that's why. You're buying it for the back. So I still think it's a good jacket. I don't know about resell on this, honestly. It's a very hit and miss. But I did mention in my video because if we can go back to it, actually, let's go back to it. I don't know what week it was. I'm gonna guess week 12. Nope, not week 12. Was it week 13? Okay, it wasn't that fast, so it should be week 11. Yeah, week 11. So this jacket here, in this particular colorway, sold out really fast. It's like a lambskin leather skin with lambskin leather with studs and really cool patchwork, you know. Ironically, it's the same one as my hoodie, which is pretty cool, honestly, but this one has studs on it. But like I said, I was $12.98 and it still sold out within a minute. So obviously, I feel like this one is probably a lot more limited just based on like how difficult it is to make. If you had to compare the two with AOI, I would say AOI is probably more easier to make versus this, because you've got to put all these studs in manually. Because I don't think it's done by a machine. This is all handmade. I'm assuming it says handmade. Quilted last year. Don't mention it, but like I said, if this sold out within a minute, with less demand than the AOI, you know the AOI is going to sell out rapid. So that's just wow, I think. But yeah, wait, that was SpongeBob week. Everyone had their eyes on the SpongeBob, and that still sold out within a minute, by the way. That's kind of funny, actually. Hooded Sip Thermal. I like it. I just kind of wish it wasn't a thermal. Because like, I do like the leopard one. You know, I'm kind of like liking that particular pattern. The cheetah, the leopard, you know, the anything. I just kind of wish, like I said, I wish it wasn't a thermal. That retail is not too bad. I don't think I mentioned the retail, actually. I think I mentioned how much I like it, but I didn't actually mention the retail. The retail's actually not too bad. That's actually pretty cool. And glasses, I really care about the glasses. I do like this, though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really wear polos, but I do kind of like this. The snow and the normal camo ones, these are pretty nice, and it's not just because it says Old English there. You know, Old English is nice, but I'm not saying they'll resell, I'm just saying I like them. And that retail's not too bad at $98. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Baggy leather shorts. I remember last season, these did surprisingly well. I think specifically to people with clientele, these did specifically really well. These are pretty unique though, with the what's this, the snakeskin pattern? It's like a mixture. I said it looks like a crocodile like texture with snakeskin on it. I'm sure there's like a, and it just says lambskin leather. But $2.98 is a little bit expensive, man. I mean, there's just way better things to focus on. Like I said, if everyone's focusing on one thing, which are these two, some of these can go under the radar. Like this rhinestone one. I don't know what else. I feel like these hats might do pretty well as well. I don't know why. I just think it's the uniqueness of the two-tone. This black and green and this grey one. I feel like it might do something. I don't know. It's the strap on the back that I don't like. I just prefer these ones. That's what I just want. I just want those ones. So, but yeah, this as well. I don't get the price because like it's $54. I'm pretty sure I've seen like short sleeve tops with this particular look. Stitching on the back of the shirt go for way more. I think it's just because of how small it is. It's just a small little logo. And they should all be $54 then. I don't get that price. Unless that's a mistake. Pardon me. And obviously you got more of the glasses. The boonies. I mean, these are alright. I don't think many people wear these anymore. 68 is not too bad of a price, that to be fair. And if you are interested in any of these glasses, I mean, they're pretty cool. I just think you can probably get better glasses for way cheaper, in my opinion. But yeah, although it's quite a small drop, it's still quite a big drop. You know, I still think it's quite a big drop. Only because of these two. These two, if these were dropping this week, this would be a dead drop, obviously. But I just think the hype between these two, just makes it better. Makes it more. Well, especially with this price tag, I would say if this was like $98, I'd still feel like it's okay. It's okay if you're still on a budget, but this being $68 definitely helps those people out. Because if you can't afford the jacket, which is a lot of money anyway, and it's gonna be ridiculously limited, so whether or not it's gonna stay in stock, you got the second alternative, which is the hat, because you've pretty much got most of the patchwork on the hat anyway. So, which is what I want to go for personally. I won't want to go for the jacket personally, but I'd like the hats as personal. Because I don't want to wear the rock. I've already got my other white jacket, so yeah. Like, there's not much left. That's it. Let's take a look at left to drop, because I still think there's quite a decent amount considering we've only got like a couple of weeks left. So yeah, we've got this Arc Denims coach jacket. I know a lot of people like the Arc logo. Not really sure if it's gonna do well. I remember the season before, so spring summer 24, they did like a corduroy version, and it hit pretty well. So I think it just had like better colorway options. Like, it was like a green, but it was more of like a different type of green. But I mean, this denim one's still pretty nice. Most of the clothes are pretty nice. I think the black, the pink, the denim. I wish that green was a little different. Maybe that green had white text on it. Maybe a bit better. I feel like I don't know why, but I feel like some of this stuff is probably going to be cancelled. I hope. Well, I don't hope. For example, this one. I don't hope this gets cancelled, because I need this in my personal wardrobe, especially this black one. I'm still a little undecided, because I feel like the denim one is a bit more unique, just because if you see the outer edge, and it kind of looks like a vintage style, because the patches look all worn and stuff. But I do like the black one. I don't know how it's gonna. I might try for both colorways. I don't like the camo one with the orange hood, but if I might go for like the denim and the black, just to try it out. So yeah, that's definitely one of the pieces that I want to go for. Fingers crossed it drops next week, so I'll be happy about that. Got the boat shirt, which is pretty cool. This F-stitched denim trucker jacket. It's a little out there. I wonder how difficult that was to make. How did they make this? Embroidered pattern with cotton lining. God, that must be so difficult to make. If you know what I mean. So very annoying. It's like being Bart Simpson writing on a whiteboard. The same word over and over again. I'd be so annoyed going through all this. Honestly, it would just pee me the hell off if this was handmade. It's a very unique one. It's pretty interesting. I just need to look a bit closer into it, actually. Yeah, it's so strange. I wonder how long it would take to make one of these. Just to have that word fuck all over it. Oh my god. You have to be a proper rebel to wear this. You have to go against the system to wear this. Damn. Personally, not for me. We still got this leather coat? Dude, there's still quite a lot of stuff dropping. It's crazy. And I think we've only got like literally 3 weeks to go. They must be dropping like a bunch of stuff. I don't think there's going to be like any like big collaborations now. I think we're pretty much over with the collaborations, which is a shame. Although kind of happy because it saves some money. Save me some money, but yeah, I can definitely see a couple of these items being cancelled. I feel like there's always like an item that just doesn't drop. So I really hope it's not this patches stuff, because this is pretty damn cool. If they cancel the patches, I will cry, but I know my wallet will be cheering. But of course, I did actually like this Intarsia top. I just think it looks pretty cool. A little hype-beasty, but because I've already got something similar to this, except the Intarsia look. Like I've literally already got something like that. So I get it again. I'm not gonna lie. I've worn that one out, so I get another one with the black or a different colorway. Maybe there's navy, but I don't really wear navy. I don't like this multicolor one, but I do kind of like this brown. This brown one looks pretty cool. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Also, this one's pretty cool. I like this one. The bubble with the Supreme in the middle. I actually kind of dig it. Which color would I like the most? The green does speak to me, but I think obviously black is key. Black is king. I don't like these other colorways, but I just like it. It's gonna be like $100 though, I think, so probably not. If it drops. Then obviously this is still left to drop, this market basketball jersey. I can't remember who it was, but someone famous wore this. I think it was one of the you bring the boom. Is it that guy? But it's the Rizzler, that's his name. The Rizzler. At least 100 may rise to 120 in my opinion. What are we looking at? I think we're on a delay, so I'm not actually sure which item we're talking about. Is it the bubble top or the Intarsia? I'm trying to think what I said 15 seconds ago. But I do kind of like it. I think it was the bubble top, maybe. This I hope they cancel, because I don't understand who would want to wear this. No offense to anybody that actually does like this. Like, they could have made this way better. I just don't get it. I just don't get this material on the back. Like, at least 100 may rise to 120. You remember talking about the AOI hats? Yeah, the AOI hats. So if the AOI hats, perhaps. That's quite a realistic prediction. I think it could do pretty well. Yeah, like I said, it all depends on what happens tomorrow. Normally, manual users couple a bunch. That's a good sign for the market, because then people can just buy it cheaper. But if the bots win, or if there's just too much demand for those hats, which I feel like there might be just because of the price tag, then definitely there'll be some resale potential in the hats if we go back to it. Like, I've sold some hats. I'm gonna go through mine because I just sold one recently. I sold one of the snapbacks from a couple of months ago for like 90 quid. I think I paid like 50 for it. I don't know which week it was, but if it was this week, it would be pretty cool. Actually, you know what? You want to see? Oh, don't you dare crash. It's easier to just search on here, actually. And view all. Go to hats. Which hat was it I sold? It was this one in the camo. This camo one. I sold this in the size 8. I mean, I've still got my other one, which is obviously it's my personal. That I never expected to be a personal. The applique. Such a nice color that they've put on it. It's not just like a full-on black. It's like a washed black. I just like that little Supreme hit on the back. That nice little Supreme hit. And the belt and the buckle. Nicely high quality. And obviously the leather applique. Such a unique hat. I'm glad I went for that. Makes me happy to know that I got something that I never wanted to get in the first place. I like it. But I do want these. Alright, let's go back, let's go back, let's go back. Well, now, where are we? We're on the wrong week. I think we're still talking about left to drop, actually, so... The patches... Yeah, I still need that. I don't know, it depends on the price. I do like these two shirts, so I might... I don't know. It really depends. Maybe I become a millionaire next week, and if I do, you know, I'll buy one of these shirts. Which colorway? I know stripes are a little iffy on me, but I kind of like it. Is it made by a particular designer? I don't think it is, actually. Yoink, let's go up. It should be a top. And bubble SS. I dig the hat. I dig it. I think it looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, we still got this, the Vinici Panoye. Studded. I swear these are cancelled. They made the jacket like in like week 3 or something. I mean, I totally forgot about these. But yeah, I'm still waiting on this Shawn Crawford. I looked back at like some of the old videos from the old Supreme like previews. And apparently there was like a really cool patches like denim trucker jacket with all the patchworks by Shawn Crawford, and I was like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. I wish I knew about that. But yeah, oh well. I can't remember what season it was. I mean, we could probably figure it out. I remember this drop. There was like a mobile bot. I forgot what it was called. I got like 3 of these bandana faux. 358. Imagine paying that now. In this time, I got like 3 of these black ones. Really, really nice. Some of these pieces look pretty nice. Like, looking back at it, I neglected a lot of this stuff, but F down jacket. What F is this? Just a candle. Yeah, no, I got downvoted jacket. That's a downvoted jacket. Like the firecracker, the mosaics, the Gore-Tex stickers. Holy shit! This is all week 1, right? So much stuff that dropped. Damn. Let's go back up. Yeah, not too much to talk about actually. I'm getting really tired. I got to bed really early now. I don't know why, but yeah, guys, if you are watching, if you want to subscribe, be sure to subscribe. We are like 3 away from 600 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, and if you are interested in this type of content, you know, let's get us to 600 right now. I'm joking, you don't really have to, but it'd be pretty cool if you did. I need to start the live streams and do like subscriber notifications and stuff. That's something that I need to focus more on, like the technical details and stuff. They're pretty cool. But yeah, I also need to do some more shorts for you guys. By the way, I actually got called out by Clint419. Kind of funny story. That was actually kind of funny. But yeah, Clint called me on his Instagram. You probably didn't know that, but if you don't know who Clint419 is, the Cortez guy. I got famous for like a day. It was quite funny. But yeah. Can we get there? Can we get there? I'm gonna refresh. Still there? I'm joking, you don't have to. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna come off. Tomorrow is the live comp for the AOI. Best of luck to anyone going for it. I might go live tomorrow on the after drop and see how people like experience the drop. But yeah, guys, I'm come off. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the live stream.